In 1972, just a little tiny festival. Roddy Moore and George Reynolds started out as a folklore class, sent their students out into the community to gather stories, to gather music, to gather crafts, and to talk to the people about how they just made their lives, how they butchered their hogs, how they made their sleds, how they made their brooms. All the things that were just life crafts, those things that made your life the tools that you use to grow your food and to raise your families. And then just to put that on the campus of a community college and to celebrate that as part of the culture and a part of the knowledge, that intrinsic knowledge that we have, and to look at it from a point of understanding how important it is for those things to continue. And that's what this festival does. Every year we have some of the same people back here. Every year. You'll go down there to those stages tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, music from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you're going to hear the same bands, some of the same bands that you heard 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And they just get better and better. And along the way, we pick up new folks. The young people come along playing music. And again, because of the contributions and because of the foresight of Sue Ella Boatwright Wells and the folks here at Mountain Empire Community College, they created an opportunity for those young people to learn this music in a setting that was maybe a little bit different from how I grew up. I grew up going out the road to a nearby farmer, M.B. Butler. And M.B., when he had a little time off, he'd pull out his old guitar and play us a song. And we just sat there and listened to him. Well, people don't do that as much anymore as they used to. They still do it, but they don't do it as much as we used to. So we created a setting for people to do that. Created a mountain music school in the summer. And this next young lady I'm going to bring out is the result of that, the direct result of that. She grew up over in Abingdon, Virginia. And Sue Ella worked with her mother in some of the college, the state level work that they were doing here. And Kelsey Ray Copeland, she decided she wanted to learn music. So she came over here to Mountain Music School. And she took a dulcimer class. She learned how to play the dulcimer. Beautiful instrument. But she found out she had an even more beautiful instrument. And that's her voice. So right now, you're going to get a chance to hear that beautiful instrument and listen to this young lady who is, believe me, going to make some real music in the music world. She'll tell you about it, but she's down at Nashville now. We're real happy to have her up here. Please make welcome Kelsey Ray.
Thank you, Tommy. It's an honor to be here tonight. All right, so we're gonna do one. Bill and the Bells, they backed me on the majority of my album that I just put out recently. So this one's called This Old Town that I wrote. This old town that I live in seems quaint and small till you cross that bridge and approach old Satan's wall. It's so frightening, I'm trembling, standing in the cold. Oh Lord, please, devil, please don't take my soul. My soul will soon be going with no signs of fear is showing. One day I will meet you on the other side of sin. I can't be for certain the kind of life I'll lead, praying not to be at the devil's mercy. mercy I'll plead. This won't be the first time, and I'd say it won't be the last. Longing for the day of the breath of life I'll grasp. Someone once told me one day I'll see the light, searching for the answers from this old town I might. My soul will soon be going when no signs of fear is showing. One day I will meet you on the other side of sin. I can't be for certain the kind of life I'll lead, praying not to be at the devil's mercy I'll plead. Praying not to be at the devil's mercy I'll plead. All right. That weren't too bad, was it? So this next song, I'll give you a little story about how I came up with it. I was on my way up to the Ralph Stanley Festival, and I was putting on my perfume, and I asked this old gal I was with, I was like, "Do you like vanilla? Do you want some?" She was like, "No." And I was like, "Why?" She was like, "That's the way my husband smelled when he came home on our wedding night." And I was like, "Well, hey, it ain't Vanilla's fault." She was like, "No, it's Velma's." You ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You good? Aggravated, aggravated. No, it's not Vanilla's fault, it's Velma's. Oh, how could I not see this coming? I should have turned the other way and started running. I hate the smell of vanilla. It fills my heart up with jealousy. I know I can't only blame her, but it's not Vanilla's fault, it's Velma's. Well, she took him by her scent on her wedding night, made him feel real good, and they took a hike. Oh, it's not Vanilla's fault, it's Velma's. Oh, how could I not see this coming? I should have turned the other way and started running. I hate the smell of vanilla. It fills my heart up with jealousy. I know I can't only blame her, but it's not Vanilla's fault, it's Velma's. Bill and the Bells.
Kelsey Ray, everybody.
Indeed, I think we'll be hearing this more in the future. Well, it's my job to introduce the next band. They've added one more musician, and you are now looking at Bill and the Bells. Now, it's a little confusing because none of them's named Bill. Bells, though, they're doing pretty good. And there's not really a dramatic story to tell about this band that I know of. I think it's just the old and very happy story of good musicians finding each other and thinking, hey, this is really, we should do this more. And I think that you'll probably, my guess is that 10 years from now, you'll be thinking back on tonight and thinking, yeah, I heard those people back when they were first like getting started out. Music that is really deeply layered, actually more complicated even than it appears, but I'll just let them do it. Bill and the Bells.
Thank you, Rich. And thank you, folks. We're very, very happy to be here. There's a whole lot of drama to talk about with this band that Rich doesn't know about. We'll talk about it a little later. This is called Work Don't Bother Me.
I don't bother work, work don't bother me. I'm just as happy as a bumblebee. Eat when I can get it, sleep most all the time. I don't give a doggone if the sun don't ever shine. Go most anywhere, I don't pay no fare. I can ride a freight train most anywhere. Seems mighty strange to me. Work, work, work don't bother me. Well, old Bill Cooper, he lived down in a holler. He wanna know the difference between a woman and a dollar. Ain't no difference, not one at all. A dollar is small and a woman is tall. Look here, you try to explain, make me understand. A dollar can go from hand to hand. Woman go to working man. Talk about it, a woman go to working man. I don't bother work, work don't bother me. I'm just as happy as a bumblebee. Eat when I can get it, sleep most all the time. I don't give a doggone if the sun don't ever shine. Go most anywhere, I don't pay no fare. I can ride a freight train most anywhere. Seems mighty strange to me. Work, work, work don't bother me. Oh, get it out, Clea. I don't bother work, work don't bother me. I'm just as happy as a bumblebee. Eat when I can get it, sleep most all the time. I don't give a doggone if the sun don't ever shine. Go most anywhere, I don't pay no fare. I can ride a freight train most anywhere. Seems mighty strange to me. Work, work, work don't bother me.
Thank you. It's called Work Don't Bother Me. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. We're always so pleased and honored to be a part of Homecraft Days, and we're just really proud to be here again this year. Last year was our first time here as Bill and the Bells, and we hope we can keep coming back year after year. It's one of our favorite times of the year and favorite festivals. All right, we'll get you one of our, this is one we've been doing since we started as a band, and we fell in love with this sound and this style and decided to make a go at it as a full band. And this one here is called I Told Them All About You. A 1, 2, 3. I told the daffodil, I told the whippoorwill just how pretty you smile. Oh, I told them all about you. I told, he said, a bird, every single little word that you say is worthwhile. Oh, I told them all about you. I told the moon and every little star that shines above the way you roll your eyes and how you could love. Each little honeybee knows there's gonna be a honeymoon for two. Oh, I told them all about you. I told the daffodil, I told the whippoorwill just how pretty you smile. Oh, I told them all about you. I told, he said, a bird, every single little word that you say is worthwhile. Oh, I told them all about you. I told the moon and every little star that shines above the way you roll your eyes and how you could love. Each little honeybee knows there's gonna be a honeymoon for two. Oh, I told them all about you. Yes, I told them all about you. Told them all about you. Thank you, guys. We love, by the way, as Kelsey Ray mentioned, we were lucky enough to get to record with her on her recent record, and she really is a phenomenal talent, and we've been so honored to play with her, and she's in Nashville now. We miss her, but we're really happy for her that she made it out that way. Give her another hand. All right, we'll get you an old sentimental number. This is one that we really love. We were lucky enough. Did anybody go to Bristol Rhythm and Roots reunion and come? Cool. Did anybody come and see us? Silence. Wow. Really? Cool. Is that our fan? Well, we played with a number of folks from the Johnson City Symphony, and it was really a special treat. And this is one of those songs that really lends itself to that kind of old pop sound where folks, string bands and small orchestra, chamber orchestras used to play a lot of the stuff that we do, but more in that kind of setting with strings and horns and that sort of thing. Anyways, this song here is called Shy Little Violets. It's actually called Where the Shy Little Violets Grow. One, 2, 3.
my dreams of childhood, all the world seemed fair. When I see a wildwood, flowers everywhere. When the twilight shadows bring their sweet regret, then I wander back again amid the violets. I've been making up my mind to find a place that I used to know by the old Ohio where the shy little violets grow. I've been waking up to find I'm dreaming dreams of long, long ago by the old Ohio where the shy little violets grow. I'd like to find a little train, a little winding train, a house on a hill. Find somebody who is longing to be true, and I know she's waiting there still. When I look into her eyes, they tell me what I'm longing to know. By the old Ohio where the shy little violets grow. I'd like to find a little train, a little winding train, a house on a hill. Find somebody who is longing to be true, and I know she's waiting there still. When I look into her eyes, they tell me what I'm longing to know. By the old Ohio where the shy little violets grow.
Thank you. It's called Where the Shy Little Violets Grow. Get you a song here for the bells to sing.
That's all right with you. Yeah, we're going to do one that we got sort of from our neck of the woods because it was recorded there in Johnson City in 1929 by the young Bowman sisters, the daughters of Mr. Charlie Bowman, who was quite the fiddler. And they were all of, I think, 15, 13 years old. They were really young. And they recorded this song, and it's a little racy for some young little teenagers. But part of what makes it so cool is that it was just their two voices and an accordion, and we think that that combination is really something special. Yeah. But this is our rendition of the old Lonesome Blues.
That Mississippi River is so awful deep and sad deep and I mean wide. The Mississippi River is so awful deep and wide. And my man lives on the Arkansas side. I've got those blues.
No Lonesome Blues. Yep. Said, oh, Magnolia one step. Thank you, dancers. It's Coeliac Lea on the fiddle, folks. One of the finest. Yes, there you go. That's what we like to hear. We're very fortunate to be playing with Coeliac Lea all the way from Alaska, and she's been playing fiddle her whole life, if you can't tell. The mountains down here kind of called her name, and old-time music, and we're just proud to be with her. Coeliac Lea. All right, we'll get you a new one that we've been working on. This is a real uplifting tune about marriage. You know, there's a whole bunch of those. This is called Promise Me Everything Blues. The happiest blues song.
Look here, man, do you understand? We've been married 7 years.
Yes, and all we got when we tied that knot was a whole lot of troubles and tears.
Will you stay out all night, then get up and fight?
Baby, please don't talk that way.
Things you promised me I'd just never see.
Now you be careful just what you say.
I got the promise me everything, never get anything blues. I surely am disgusting.
Mean those I'm coming home at 8.
3 or 4 hours late blues. Somehow you're always bluffing.
I promised you an awful lot.
I know it, awful lot I never got. Well, there's a game you're playing.
That's a game I recall.
Yes, but you don't play fair, you just change it all.
You know I promised you such and such.
And I'll get those nothing much blues. I guess that you know the reason.
Now, baby, please don't make such a fuss.
I got no soles on my shoes, and my poor feet are freezing.
When we were wed, I said, a carriage we must get.
But we're married 7 years, and I haven't seen it yet. Got the promise me everything, never get anything blue.
Last Christmas Day, I gave you a clock.
Yes, but the very next day, you put that clock in hock.
I promised you this, you know I promised you that.
But I've never seen no sense than just half of that.
I promised you gold, now ain't that the truth?
All the gold that I've got is right here in my tooth.
A swell evening gown I bought you, ain't that right?
The evening gown you bought me, I wear to bed every night.
You know I promised you such and such.
And I'll get those nothing much blues. I still am disgusted.
I'm wearing last winter's hat and cloak.
I'm wearing bags on my shoes, 'cause they're all torn and busted.
Last week I got some fur to trim your coat and hat.
Yes, I got your fur, but all the neighbors miss their cat.
Got to promise me everything, never get anything blue. It's called the Promise Me Everything Blues. Well, see, if we have time, we'll get to some more marriage songs. That seems to be the theme of a lot of our tunes lately.
Yeah, sometimes.
This next one is a great tune. This is called Sit at Home, and it goes like this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sit at home, the telephone don't ring anymore. Oh, now why should I cry over you? You-do-do-do. Low and lonely, sad and blue, sitting here, baby, just thinking about you. Oh, now why should I cry over you? Gone, it's true, with someone new. I hope you get along. Oh, as I sit and cry over you. You-do-do-do. Oh, get me with the grace. Misty eyes full of tears, trying to forget you, but it's gonna take years. Oh, now why should I cry over you? You-do-do-do. Sit at home, baby, by the telephone, blue and lonely, darling, waiting all alone. Oh, now I'm wondering why should I ever cry over you? You-do-do-do. Low and lonely, honey, and I'm sad and blue, sitting here, baby, just thinking about you. Oh, now why you go away, should leave me lonely and blue? Gone away and left me, found someone new. I hope you're satisfied that she loves you too. Oh, as I'm wondering why I ever cried over you. You-do-do-do. My eyes are misty, my poor heart too, trying to forget you, but it's gonna take years. Oh, now why you go away,
Should
leave
I
me
cry?
lonely?
Oh,
Yes,
now
why you go away,
Should I
leave me lonely and blue?
Thanks so much, folks. It's called Sit at Home on the banjo, playing wonderful banjos of all shapes and sizes. Please give a warm welcome to Grace Van't Hoff. Folks, I want to let you know, it means so much to us to be playing tonight. Of course, Sue Ella was so important to each and every one of us in this band, as I'm sure she was to all of you. She touched so many lives. It really is incredible. And, I was kind of reflecting on my interactions with her and friendship with her. And I was thinking about it since when I moved down, I was predominantly a country player, like honky tonk and a little bit of bluegrass and stuff, and I started getting into old-time music. And I remember she took me aside and expressed to me how much she really appreciated that I was so invested into learning about old-time music and history. And she really brought to my attention the value that this music really has and deserves. And for that, I'm forever going to be grateful to her. So we're just very proud to be here and playing in her honor. This next tune is another kind of pop tune. This is a great one. We're gonna have a new music video coming out soon, and it's of this video with some of those symphony players I was telling you about. It's called "When You Wore a Tulip and I Wore a Red, Red Rose."
1, 2.
I met you in a garden of an old Kentucky town. The sun was shining down. You wore a gingham gown. I kissed you as I placed a yellow tulip in your hair. Upon my coat you pinned a rose so rare. Time has not changed your love to me. You're just as sweet to me. I love you, yet I can't forget the days that used to be. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. It was when you caressed me, it was then heaven bless me, what a blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie, was down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose. Oh, get it out. Tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. It was when you caressed me, it was then heaven bless me, what a blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie, was down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose. All right. All right.
That's our call, folks. We're billing the bells. We will be here tomorrow. Of course, we're going to be playing at 1 o'clock. Come out and see us. We'll play a whole bunch of other music as well. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate everybody who puts on this wonderful festival, and we cannot wait to see how it grows in the future and continues. We'll leave you with our Going Away. This is our theme song. Say goodbye, thank you, see you later, hopefully see you soon. This is one called Pal of Mine. I am thinking today of my love so far away, one that we used to know, one so kind and true, lover, I'm always thinking of you, even though it's back in those days have gone by. Call me back, pal of mine, let me live there once again. Call me back to your heart, oh pal of mine, yes, pal of mine. Let me thrill with a charm as I linger in your arms, as I did in those days have gone by. Let me roam once again down in old Lover's Lane, and I'll kiss your love lips so divine, so divine. Let me gaze in your eyes as I find paradise. Call me back to your heart, oh pal of mine. Yes, call me back, pal of mine. As I say so long, maybe I will see you down the road. Yes, honey, if I do, I'll gaze in your eyes. Lord knows we'll both find paradise. So yes, call me back, oh pal of mine. Call me back, pal of mine. Let me live there once again. Call me back to your heart, oh pal of mine. Yes, pal of mine. Let me thrill with a charm as I linger in your arms, as I did in those days have gone by. Let me roam once again down in old Lover's Lane, and I'll kiss your love lips so divine, so divine. Let me gaze in your eyes as I find paradise. Call me back to your heart, oh pal of mine. Thank you, everybody. We're billing the bells. Appreciate it.
Billing the bells. What do you think? You going to come back tomorrow and hear them? All right. All right. Thank you very much, folks. Well, you've been a great audience tonight, and we really appreciate you. And we don't go anywhere before this next group is coming out here. These folks here from up in West Virginia, they are sponsored by our Pro Art partners, Bonnie Elasser, and we really appreciate her and appreciate what the Pro Art has been able to do with this festival for several years. So we appreciate that partnership. The Kessinger brothers are from up in West Virginia. They are both saints. One lives in St. Mary and one lives in St. Albans. And I'm a saint as well. I live in St. Augustine, so we're kind of brothers. I'm one of the brothers too. These folks, they've been here a couple times in the past, and we always enjoy incredible flat picking guitar, some fiddling. They're from a very musical family. Clark Kessinger's the legendary fiddle player from up there in West Virginia. Robin, he coordinates the Guitar Week up in the Augusta Heritage Workshop up in the... It's been a while. Well, he's done it before. Yes, he has. I think you've got your own camp, right, Robin? Yes. Yeah, he's got his own guitar camp. If you want to know more about that, learn how to play just like Robin, just go up there to his camp, and he'll teach you all the secrets of the flat-picking, marvelous West Virginia style. flat picking. And also, there's the schedule tomorrow. We do have, on Sunday, there's a couple of changes that we had to make because Papa Joe Smitty always comes to play with us on Sunday. And Papa Joe was a little bit under the weather, and he's hopes to be able to come back again some other time. He was here back during the summer during music school, and so they won't be able to make it on Sunday, but we got some great musicians coming in there to fill out for him. John Haywood's going to come in from over in Kentucky. And we had Fred O'Quinn and his family. They had a little bit of sickness in the family, so they won't be with us. But, there's a lot of really good music both Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to carry on just like everybody's with us. And we certainly appreciate y'all coming out. Make sure you take home a CD. We got Bill and the Bells on there. They're backing Kelsey Ray up on 2, and they did 2 on their own. They did one that you're going to, I dare you to sit there and not pat your foot with their Hell Broke Loose in Georgia. They do a fantastic job on that one on this recording. All right, folks, are you ready? Let's have some really good fiddle playing and guitar picking from up in West Virginia, the Kessinger brothers, Dan and Robin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a tune called Poker River Blues. We usually kind of ease into these sets, and we just started to bust into that when we can kind of wait and play all night. We're awfully glad to see all of you. Well, let me rephrase that.
We can see him on the front row.
Yeah, we're awfully glad to see those people and
You're very
silhouettes in the back.
entertaining.
Yes. We got our money's worth, didn't we? Yes, sir. Just watch now. Well, you've had a quite long evening, and we're grateful that you stuck around. So we'll try to make it worth your while. That having been said, we got a tune that we just literally worked out an arrangement for, 2 minutes ago.
These are called arrangements while you wait.
It didn't happen on the stage, but about as close as it... tune called Catharsis, and I decided to give it a kind of an old-time treatment in the first part, and we finally, I think we caught a hold of something. Might have been indigestion, I don't know. Thank you. I told you it'd work.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Worked good.
Let's do it again.
Let's just play that song the rest of
Let's
the
just
night.
keep doing that song over and over till we get it right. That's what
Just
we
call
ought
a
to
different
do.
name every time.
You got a tune?
Cigarette song?
Sure. Yeah, I got the fiddle. Yeah. Cigarette
Actually,
song.
you got your fiddle. Let's do a whistle along. You want to do that?
You want to do swing tune?
A whistle along.
Swing tune, though, right?
A whistle along. Yeah, swing.
Yeah,
tune.
we're going to do a whistling along.
No,
yeah.
let's do a swing tune.
Let's do a whistle along.
Okay.
You done talk me
I
into
think
it.
y'all might have done this before. It's a whistle along. I'm talking to y'all now. You ever heard Sweet Georgia Brown? Yeah, well, it was one of the writers was from West Virginia. And I can't remember his name, Pinkard maybe. Might have been his name, but he's in the West Virginia Hall of Fame. So y'all have to help
Don't
me.
be impressed. We can put it in a phone book or phone booth. That fell apart. Never mind.
But you have to whistle on part of this for me, okay? Everybody knows that song, the Harlem Globetrotter song. A little intro. Y'all help me whistle on it, all right? There you go. Sounds good. Buckle your seatbelts. Thank you. Thank you. Smoke that cigarette?
Yeah.
All right. How's that go anyway? Merle Travis wrote that song.
What's that have to do with how it goes?
Oh, Merle Travis. I just thought about Merle Travis.
He
wrote
did,
that song. Okay. Well,
How's
he
it
was
go?
one of the co-writers on that. I think somebody out there knows more about it than I do. Anyway, smoke that cigarette. Well, I'm a fellow with a heart of gold, with the ways of a gentleman I've been told, the kind of a fellow that wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and that certain character met, the guy that invented that cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Well, it ain't that I don't smoke myself, and I don't reckon it hinder your health. I've been smoking half my life, man, I ain't dead yet. But nicotine slaves are all the same. At a petting party or a poker game, everything has to stop while it has a cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gates, you hate to make him wait. Just gotta have another cigarette. You gonna smoke one day? Had a game of chance the other night. Old Dame Fortune was treating me right. The kings and the queens just kept coming around. I drew a full and I bet him high, but my bluff didn't work on a certain guy. He just kept raising and laying that money down. He'd raise me, I'd raise him. Sweat and blood got a sink or swim, and it didn't get called, and he didn't raise my bet no more. I said, ace is full, pal, how about you? He said, I'll tell you in a minute or two right now. I'd like to have another cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gates, you hate to make him wait. Just gotta have another cigarette.
You gonna smoke one?
The other night I had a date with the cutest little gal in a 48. She was a hybrid, uptown, fancy little thing. She said she loved me, and it seemed to me that everything was what it ought to be. So hand in hand we walked down Lover's Lane. She was oh so far from a chunk of ice, and our smooching party was going real nice. So help me, Dan, I think I'd still be there yet. I gave her a squeeze, and she said, excuse me, please. Right now I'd like to have another cigarette.
She sounds lovely.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gates, you hate to make him wait. You just gotta have another cigarette. Smoke one, Dan. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate, you hate to make him wait. You just gotta have another cigarette. Thank you. So Dan's going to get his guitar, and we're going to play a medley of G-tunes. Is that the title of this song, Medley of G-tunes?
I got her down too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, not only did I forget how to start Big Sandy, I actually left one of them out entirely. Did you notice that? Widows Creek.
We can do that one later.
Speaking of medleys. Huh? Yeah, we'll do that one next. There's a fellow out in the audience wanted to hear Whiskey Before Breakfast. You want to play it slow and purdy this time?
Any way you want to.
Do you want to go into another tune out of it?
Here, whatever you want.
All right, I'll think of something. That was pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You want to do that colorectal surgeon song?
Sure. We won't get thrown out, will we? Have they ever heard this?
Oh, good.
No, it's quiet. I don't think I've ever heard
They're
it.
scared.
Yeah.
They're scared. Yeah, this is my favorite song. You ready, Robin?
I think so.
That's the way it starts. Pretty innocent, huh? Just a nice little. Sure. Do you want me to keep playing?
Can
or-
y'all hear his guitar? Okay. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. You didn't have to quit playing.
Oh,
Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? Okay. But when you start playing, you can hear it. Right? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can you hear my guitar? Okay.
yeah. I could hear it out there. It was just a little light monitor. That's all.
Okay.
It was fine. We praise the colorectal surgeon, misunderstood and much maligned, slaving away in the heart of darkness, working where the sun don't shine. Oh, it gets a lot worse. Oh, yeah, just keep playing. Okay, in a minute I'm going to get you. This is audience participation, too. I'll need you to stick up one finger like this. Everybody, I'll do it. I can see that much. Okay, one finger. Not that finger. I saw that. No, this finger here. And then just do this like you're waving, okay? All right. All right, you ready? Second half of the first verse. You can put them down now. You'll know. I'll say lift up your hands and join us, and then that's your cue. Everybody ready now? It's a real simple part. Don't screw it up, okay? How do you be a colorectal surgeon? It's a calling you must crave. Lift up your hands and join us. Let's all do the finger wave. Now you know what that's about. When it comes to spreading joy, there are many techniques. Some spread joy to the world and others just spread cheeks. You may think the cardiologist is your best friend, but the colorectal surgeon knows he'll get you in the end. When I first met a colorectal surgeon, he did not quite understand. I said, it's great to meet you, but do you mind if we don't shake hands? How do you get a colorectal surgeon? It's one of those mysterious things. Is it because in that profession there are always openings? He sailed right through medical school because he was a whiz, but he never got psychology, though he read passages. This is my favorite part. A doctor he was born to be, for golf he loved to play. But this is not quite what he meant by 18 holes a day. We praise the colorectal surgeon, misunderstood and much maligned, slaving away in the heart of darkness, working where the sun don't shine. I've been here a month or more, stuck in this old city. People have to call it home, they're the ones I pick. I've been homesick, and blues only songs I can seem to pick. I get out and walk the streets till I got blisters on my feet. I'm southbound. Late at night, sitting by my window, counted sheep but I couldn't sleep, and listening to that train go, I begin to pine when I hear that big old engine rolling down the line. I'm going back and spend some time where I can have fun when I don't have a dime. I'm southbound. Now southbound, she's burning the ground, and I don't mean baby. Sure I'm glad I caught the strings. I want to see my baby. I've been lonely, and I long to see them hills that I come from. Listen to the engine rattling more, taking me back home once more. I'm southbound. Well, either he said two more tunes or he's giving us a peace sign. I'm not sure which one.
He was doing the colorectal thing. Favorite way is what he was doing.
All right, let's do these two songs. I got a pretty good idea what to do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good. We want to end on that turkey knob.
Oh, okay.
We got
Turkey
one
knob.
more before we do that one. And before we do that, we do have a couple of CDs out there. Hope you all take a look at those.
We have
Hey,
many,
Robin, what's that over there? By mine, not his. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Quick subliminal message.
Yeah. No, what I was going to tell him was there's a lot of cars out there. We could sell hubcaps.
Hubcaps. Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of cars out there. We could
Probably.
sell a lot of hubcaps.
Probably a little. What do you want to do before that one? Let's do that. Then we'll do a little tune and get out of here. Okay. All right. Another new arrangement, at least for me. This is a tune that Uncle Clark wrote called "Turkey Knob." this is quite different arrangement, at least on the first part. We're going to see how it
It's
works
a song that was,
transitioning.
the song was, or
Again.
this tune was made up by my Uncle Clark, our Uncle Clark Kessinger. And it's sort of like a tribute to him. It's kind of like a dream. And then it'll get into the way he played it. But name of the Turkey Knob.
Do I start it or do you?
Thank you.
I think if we had two, we used about 1.5 there. Let's do a quick one. Let's do a little bit of Durang's hornpipe and get these folks out of here.
That sounds good. Thank y'all so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. All of you all who are still here, thanks Pro Art for scheduling and Craft Days for having us. We love being here. You want any of this, or you just want me to play it?
No, you play it.
All right, we're gonna burn it then. Thank you all so much.
Give it up for the Kissinger brothers. And I guess that's going to do it for the Friday night here at Home Craft Days, but that is only another way of saying that we'll be out here about 10 o'clock in the morning, and again at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. And so come on back out, hear some more music, and thanks for coming out.